Today we're building a Chevy pickup at a swap meet.
We're building a whole entire truck from scratch in the parking lot of a swap meet in 24 hours.
What the hell?
Yeah, we're insane.
And it's 75% of a truck. We're feeling good. So we might have a pretty big vacuum leak. It's not charging. Wow, it is really leaking oil super bad. I don't think I've ever had this much bad luck in my whole life.
I'm John Brito. I'm a shop teacher and a car fanatic.
I'm Dustin Hallinan. I'm also a car fanatic, and I used to be one of Brito's students.
For the past 10 years, we've been scouring driveways for neglected cars and making them run again.
This is Driveway Finds.
We are headed off to Stanislaus County Fairgrounds, the Turlock Swap Meet, and by the end of the day today, this is gonna be a truck. It doesn't look like much right now, but it's taken a lot to get us to this point. A lot of planning, a lot of finding parts everywhere.
And basically every part from this is used and left over. This engine was in one of our previous trucks, even down to the exhaust. That came from a project at my work that they almost threw in the garbage. I kind of dug it out.
And it'll be fine. It'll come together, it'll drive. It probably won't be like amazing or safe or reliable, but it'll definitely get us home.
Kinda, I hope so, fingers crossed, right? But as you guys get to know us more, you'll come to find that most of the time it's a budget build, and it's parts that we find at swap meets that we find that most people are just gonna throw away, and this stuff is still good to us.
Our plan is, if it goes right, 24 hours after these wheels hit the ground at the swap meet, we're driving it out of there. That way?
Which way do you want? You want it way over or you want it here?
I don't know where I'm at. I can't see. You gotta guide me.
All right. Do you want to stick out a little bit so we can push it off?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, that was a little bit
See, the
much.
toolbox is, now we can get the toolbox off.
No, it's great. It works out great. Just tip it down.
Yeah. That wasn't even that bad.
That wasn't bad at all. We made it and even unloaded at the swap meet.
Now we just have to go actually buy the other half of the truck.
Yeah, obviously Brito and I aren't that strong, so we're hoping to get a team of at least like 10 people together to help us lift the cab, the bed, the front clip. We want to try to make this look like a truck tonight.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
I know, dude, I know.
Start digging.
The patina is honestly
It's got
great
hard-ass
on this thing.
patina.
See, that's why I want to try to plug in a buffer and buff this thing out. Because look at that, ooh, look at that like little gas patina right there. Oh,
We're gonna try to buff it. C-E-A? Where's A at?
C-E-A.
Alberta?
Yeah, I don't know what plant.
This ain't even
What does it say on
American. Sold me a damn Canadian truck.
It's already got a column? This is like, I think this is almost too easy. I don't know.
The seat looks kind of good.
I've washed it because it had some rat shit on it.
Thank
See,
you.
it looks
I'm
good.
glad you knocked the rat shit off me.
The seat looks comfortable. We're gonna have a comfortable drive home.
We just assembled our crew, and now we're gonna try to get this thing off the trailer on the ground so we can start working on it.
Try is a big word.
Try,
Hopefully we have
hopefully.
enough people. Oh, and the thing tilts?
See my foot for a second?
Yeah.
That's good, probably.
The patina on this truck is what everybody dreams of. We didn't want to waste a second getting it on the chassis.
So the plan is we're gonna divide and conquer. I'm gonna cut this out. Well, he gets the front clip off because there's no way all of our friends are going to be able to lift everything with the front clip on. He's going to fight with that windshield wiper for a long time because it's a
Very
real
long
pain
time.
if you don't have the right tool. And I'm going to try not to cut myself.
Good.
I just cut the tip of my finger off.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you did.
Well, that's a pretty good one.
Okay, that is the hardest part of taking the front clip off. So Brito and I love to buff out original paint, and actually it'll come out a lot shinier than you think. This is just a hand buff, no machine buff. This paint is really durable, more durable than any clear coat paint job they have nowadays. So you don't have to spend $20,000 to $30,000 to paint your truck. Just buff it out, look at that. And Brito and I are very detailed, so now that this truck is actually gonna be a half ton, we're changing this from a Cheyenne 20 to a Cheyenne 10. Nice, original emblems.
All right, so here's the game plan for this. We go backwards and we tip over and then you come forward. I've done this enough times with students. That seems to be the path. Okay.
Ready? I need some. Never mind.
I can't see
Stop,
anything.
stop, stop, stop.
There we go. Okay.
Okay,
It's not on.
but it's
close.
it's up there. It's up there. Okay,
That's pretty close.
that
Yeah.
was, I think, that was gonna be our hardest part. Now it feels like we can relax just a little bit.
Yeah, now we can just kind of move it around.
All right, let's get the mounts on there, yeah?
It is really hot on this ground. One more. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
It's pretty much on. Wouldn't want like a strong wind to take it off. This is your house.
This is,
We were like both
I'm
like,
like, whose
what
hat
the
is
hell?
this?
There it is.
Hold on, gotta go up again.
A little bit up.
Okay.
Okay. See, that was like super
done.
super easy.
Yes, okay.
Cab's on. It's starting to look like a truck. We can't bolt the cab down until we have everything on it, so we know where it's all gonna lay, you know? We wanna do as much as we can to like the engine before we put the front clip on. So yeah, it might stay like this for a while. This might look the same for a long period of time, but a lot of little things are about to happen, so. Building a truck like this seems like moments of really quick progress, followed by times where it feels like nothing is happening. But we know even the little things are a step closer to our goal. So you guys are cool helping us? Yeah, we got it, guys.
Actually,
Okay, we're done.
I think it just slid right in.
Look at it against the back of the cab.
Honestly, this thing looks great.
Yeah. I just really wanted space, you know? All right, so we're winning a little bit too much, but we do need to go find some smalls. So we gotta find a steering column, some hubcaps, a bunch of trim stuff. The brakes are bled already.
And it's 75% of a truck. We're feeling good.
But here's the thing, when you start feeling good,
Okay,
that's
yeah.
when cars are just like, ah!
Yeah, exactly. Cars
And
are like, wait a minute.
Something breaks. So we're gonna go look for some stuff right now. Hopefully find some stuff.
Pretty sure it's year 68.
CX?
Yeah, I wish it was CX. Like a tunnel port, like Ford. But we're not getting into Fords. No Fords. Not at least not right now. So we are missing our alternator bracket. So we found just the lower part of the alternator bracket. Just have to find the upper.
Do you know about the, what is it, service parts?
Identification.
Yeah, SPID, service parts identification. It's on the glove box door of any old Chevy pickup truck like this. It's really cool to nerd out. I obviously, if you saw my shop, insert clip.
Littered.
It's littered with these. So this will tell us everything about the truck. Yeah, the 3.3 threw me. I was like, so that's cabin chassis, Z Fremont 71, good year. And it's got a lot of big truck weirdness. Dual rear wheel conversion. Yeah, this is just a big old semi right here. So she stays. Sometimes one of my favorite things in swap meets is you hear people's like single serving comments as you're walking by. That guy just goes, "I'm 66, but I feel 86." And it's just like, so funny. You hear like one thing from someone's life. So this guy he's semi-famous in the industry of, trucks. He's called the C10 King, but his name's Renee, and he's literally kind of like one of the nicest people you meet.
Yeah.
Sweet guy, really funny, big personality, and he owes me money because I sold him something, and he's bringing me a grill, and look at that wagon he drove up in.
I feel sorry for these guys,
Hey.
and I know they don't have very much money. Here we go. This has been in the family for 1,000 years. My great-great-grandfather brought that from the old country.
So this is a hand-me-down then,
Grandpa,
huh?
Grandpa loves breaking
That's right.
tabs.
How we doing?
Thank you, Renee.
All right.
Thank you, man.
No, thank you, Renee.
Oh, you're welcome.
This completes the look. Really
right.
gonna
Yeah.
tie the room together.
It's gonna be held on by zip ties because we don't have
Hey.
clips, but
That's-
it'll be in there, right?
That's the way it was originally.
The dirt's just gonna like start falling off of this basically. Look at that. I mean, already. Like how long was that? Like 30 seconds? Ah, dude, I'm telling you, this is one of my favorite parts because it's so gratifying with just literally minimal effort.
Doing some detail work is a nice way to get re-energized on a project. You'd be surprised what's underneath 40 years of dirt.
We got to get cracking on this thing. It looks complete, but it's really a frame with a cab setting on it and a couple things hooked up. So we're many hours away from it being remotely close to running.
Yeah, I'm gonna get started on the wiring because that's gonna obviously take a lot of time.
For whatever reason, I want to do the mirror right now.
That's important. I mean, at least this side's important.
This side, I'll go to the engine before I do the other side.
There we go. There we go. So I'll make something out of this somehow. Doesn't look like much, but it'll be a wiring harness.
It also looks crispy.
It's very crispy.
Yeah.
This is also some Dustin at a swap meet wiring. This is definitely not my normal kind of wiring. I'm better than this. So pretty straightforward. The engine harness is super simple. We have a temperature gauge wire, we have a starter solenoid wire, and we also have our power for our coil. So old cars are simple, and this wiring harness we really just need 3 wires.
So this is one of those things you don't really want to skimp on because then it'll leak fuel on you when you hit the brakes. New fuel sending unit. That should work. Before I get too deep, let's make sure we have decent seat belts that work. Ugh. Oh my. That's not safe. Maybe it is. One of the most unsafe things I've ever seen.
Oh, dude, I saw that
What
yesterday. The like random screws on a seatbelt. Like, oh, we
It's
don't have a
beautiful.
third seatbelt. It's beautiful but horrible at the
That
same
guy
time.
fought in World War II. He didn't give a shit.
He didn't care.
He's like, I've done worse. Yeah, we're not going to use the unsafe seatbelt. Seatbelts you don't really want to like be done with, you know?
100%.
I'll be done with all sorts of stuff, but I like to have seatbelts. What I like to is I'll put like really nice seatbelts in and I'll look at the corner of the truck and I'll be like, it's rotted out. I'm like, is the truck gonna fail? Like, there's 2 of us. So he's in the engine bay, so I decided to do this. You can wait around for your buddy to get out of your way, you know, or you can just like jump onto something else. It's way more important to keep moving, even if it's not the thing you were planning on doing. But yeah, this is a way different mode than we are normally doing where we're just trying to buy every part and, you know, this is a mission. Not every day you build a truck at a swap meet. If you would want to see us go crazy at a swap meet, let us know because maybe we'll make an episode about that in the future. It's a whole different world that I don't think a lot of people realize is happening. There's all these people that show up and we know them. They're our friends. Some of them are walking near us. But yeah, this is normally not what we'd be doing. We'd be going crazy trying to get parts. So if that, does that interest you guys? I don't know. I think it's cool, but
Oh yeah.
that's me. I already love this.
I'm getting close to being done with this engine harness, just putting the finishing touches on it, terminating everything, getting all connected. So then I can move on to that taillight harness, which looks worse than this engine harness, unfortunately. Just like Brito was saying too, it's really hard for me now to go out and look for parts. It's like every part of me is like pulling me out to the parts, but we gotta get this thing done.
All right, this is our friend Ricky, Slick Rick, and since we have so much work to do, are you willing to help, Ricky?
Let's do it.
We're gonna put him to work. The patina on this truck is stupid, like just dumb, ridiculous.
We're trying to get as much done as we can on the engine before the front clip is inevitably in our way. All right, it should come to life now. Nope, nothing. Do we have anything going on here? All right, I jiggled my janky wire, and we do have power.
While we're here, a little bit of lubrication goes a long way on a lock cylinder. Go ahead and drop a comment that you know this is the wrong stuff. So tell me how dumb I am for using WD-40, but I do it all the time, so.
Switch is moving. Okay, you ready?
Yeah,
Hey!
There we go. nice.
Perfect.
Okay.
There we go.
We haven't run this engine for a long time, so we're gonna crank it until we get oil pressure, which will also tell us that all of our oil lines are good and potentially, you know, have other problems come up that we'll need to fix before we put the front clip on.
Well, yeah, if we don't get oil pressure, that's actually a really, really big problem.
We're driving home with no oil pressure.
We're driving 5 minutes down the road and blowing our engine up.
Now, if we don't get oil pressure, it's a gauge problem. Okay, go for it.
It only gave us a little bit, but
Well, it's cranking.
it bumped. It's something. Honestly, we built the whole truck at a swap meet. What can you expect? Oh, wow, are we chucking a seat in?
Yeah.
Okay. It's getting that official, huh? I just want to go on record of saying Brito's going on the easy side. I have to climb through the cab. Wow, thanks. I didn't even have to get in the cab.
Well, I mean, I heard you bitch, so I was like,
Well, wouldn't you, bitch?
I bitch about everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, mine just went in like flawless.
Yeah, seatbelts are in, seat is in. It's time to test this thing out. Oh yeah, this is like 130 miles home comfortable.
Let me tell you something. Tight.
It's tight, I know.
I
This
mean,
thing's
like-
nice.
That ball joint's really gonna cramp our style.
I think it's gonna be great. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's gonna be great.
All right, what do you want to jump to next? Spark plug wires?
Let's just make the engine run.
Okay.
You wanna work on that together?
Sure, let's see what's going on up there.
Let's make this thing run. Okay. Trying to get the spark plug wires all laid out so that they aren't touching the headers and they actually look semi-decent-ish. So hopefully when these are done, they'll be looking good.
Package of spark.
Oh, wow. Okay, so just in case I don't have one long enough, we have another set of new old stock 40-year-old spark plug wires. Look at that. Even comes with barn dust.
It's time to restore our radiator.
Wow. Just with one can, it's that
Just
easy.
with one can. We're gonna take a grody radiator and make it look fresh and new. Where you're really gonna see this paint shine is on the reservoirs. You see, this paint is gonna seal things.
That's true.
Wow, I just got a view inside the radiator, and guys, it's not looking good.
Just paint the inside of it too.
Is this the ideal way to fix a radiator? Maybe not, but we're building a truck in a parking lot, so we left ideal behind a long time ago. At least this radiator is gonna look good while it leaks. Oh no. So this is the first trip out, and it's for the dumbest thing. I need a fine thread 5/16 nut. That's it. But I think I know where I can get one. I don't want that stuff. Yeah, this is the nut I need. This is the most I've ever paid for a nut. But I mean, he did me a solid, let me like dump his stuff out, so it's fine. Couple fun things.
I have a fun thing for you as well. Yes.
Let me get mine done.
Yep. Go ahead.
One, this came out of the bag.
Yeah.
That was sealed. Two, I paid $5 for this.
What? What? 5? Are you actually being serious?
Serious.
Wow. The when you need it tax is high here.
He let me dump out a whole carb bin on the ground. I said $5.
Oh, you set the price.
I did, because like,
I get it.
he's cool.
I get it.
I don't really care.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. I think I'm gonna go back to the carb guy then, because I'm gonna need something else.
I don't know, what do you need?
So,
Oh, you need a T.
we need a T for the vacuum modulator. So the vacuum modulator kind of tells the transmission what the engine's doing, and we don't have a place to put it because this engine came out of a manual transmission truck. So we might go to the guy Brito just came from. There's also another guy in the corner that's got like bins and bins and bins of carburetors. I saw last night when we were kind of doing an initial scout, he had a bunch of other just kind of weird carburetor related stuff. So fingers crossed he's got a vacuum tee or a fitting we can put in the back of the carburetor. There we go. Okay. That works. Okay. Got it. Sweet. Okay, we did it. We did it. We didn't have to buy the whole carburetor either.
So right now, Ricky is masterfully putting 3/8 rubber hose on a 5/16 steel line.
Magic. This
Magic,
is
yeah.
automotive magic here. They said it couldn't be done.
I got the perfect brand new belt, non-ribbed, and I have ribbed, whichever one you're
Okay.
into.
Whatever we're feeling.
It says Motorcraft on
No,
it.
it doesn't. Not at all.
Uh-huh.
It says Goodrich here, though.
Fuck you, Ricky. I would have never,
Why do you gotta say things like that, Ricky?
He doesn't like the belt.
So also, don't tell him this, it has a Ford flasher under the dash for the turn signals.
Does it have thermal?
Don't tell him. It literally says Ford, big old Ford logo. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Okay, the hose we just bought is going to be getting installed. It is the wrong size, but is it 130 miles home the wrong size? No, it is not. It's a little crisp, so we're gonna have to kind of beat it into place here, but it'll do.
time to get the front clip on and make this thing a complete truck. I don't know, it looks like the cap to me is tilted forward a little bit, which means we're probably gonna have to throw a spacer in it, which totally sucks, but it was gonna have to happen, so.
We messed with some shims, got some stuff in place. Let's see where we're at. Did it move? I'd say that's a pretty good factory gap. Maybe a Friday gap, but it's looking good.
All right, things are getting real. They throw the radiator in and we're getting really close. Factory rust hole where that goes.
John said it's time to put fuel in the truck, so let's juice it up. Straight pour it all. No check for these.
So normally we wouldn't run something like this, we would run a factory cooler, but we're gonna run like a crazy transmission cooler on this because we have some really exciting plans for it in the future where it's gonna really need to cool itself off. And now we're gonna see if it runs. We're pretty sure it's gonna run. Lots of things could go wrong. Let's see what happens. No key power.
So we gotta hit the starter solenoid. Yeah. Sometimes the starter solenoid sticks, so you gotta give it a little bit of persuasion.
It does not want to stay running.
Let me give it some timing.
Oh, yeah.
I left the distributor loose. How about now?
No. More. No power steering.
We're not charging.
Not
okay.
charging.
Fantastic. Sometimes you gotta give them a little bump. I don't know if this has ignition power. Let's figure that out later. Let's make it run. It's on the choke. I already put it up on the choke right now. So we might have a pretty big vacuum leak. It's not charging. This is where the list grows longer, but the Victory still feels good. We got some power steering fluid going in there.
It looks like we have a good amount of leaks from underneath this thing.
Do we? Okay. You have to hit it.
Okay, hold on. It is a ground. Do you want to check for vacuum leaks?
Yeah.
Okay, let it down, let it idle.
Trying. Give it some more timing.
No. Oh, this sucks, dude.
Wow, it is really leaking oil super bad.
From where?
Like really bad. All right, just don't do anything, okay? I think it's coming from the back of the valve cover, right in the corner. Yep, corner of the valve cover, I think.
Let's fix it with this pry bar and a hammer.
Ooh, that hurt.
Put this right on the corner and I'll tap it.
Okay. We don't want to break.
Watch that work.
Everything before this was going so smoothly. The truck was looking good, the bed was on, the body was on. But when we tried to start that engine, we completely forgot that we sprayed a bunch of nitrous at it on the dyno.
So PCV,
I'm feeling a little bit of a change.
let me tighten it more. How is that oil leak so bad? This won't make it home like that. Oh, damn it.
I don't think I've ever had an oil leak this bad. Upon further inspection, it's actually not the valve cover gasket, even though we changed it. We looked underneath, the top accessory hole on the back of the cylinder head had a bolt too long go through it, punctured through to the valve cover area, and it's just pouring oil out. Literally never seen that in my life. Of course, it has to happen now at the swap meet. And it still doesn't run good, so we're in the same place we were an hour ago. Let's just put a pin in that for now and try to make it run good. Because it's better-ish. Pull the carburetor off, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a super old used gasket, and we accidentally put it on upside down, which happens when you
use old gaskets.
and when you build a truck at a swap meet.
Maybe it'll just freaking just be like, let's go, boys.
Load up.
Papa knows the way.
I know how to get home from here. Okay. He's outside of the truck, ladies and gentlemen. The idle is not going up. We have improvement. Okay. At least we got it to run without staying in it.
We just need to go beat the shit out of it.
Okay, it's leaking a water leak still. It's leaking from the water pump gasket.
Wow, we really can't win today.
Yep.
We have no power brakes. I think we should pull in the shade. What do you think? We'll leave it running.
Bad. It's very rich too. right. That's pretty bad.
It's out the weep hole.
We need a water pump. Okay, I don't think I've ever had this much bad luck in my whole life. Like,
Nope.
as far as getting something running, bringing it back to life, I've never had anything this bad. Just got back from going to 2 auto parts stores. They really aren't what they used to be back in the day. I got about half of what I needed. I at least have a water pump and an alternator. We're gonna continue to hit the starter until that becomes a really big problem. Nobody's really left in swap meet. We're kind of the only ones left. So we gotta get out of here.
Things didn't go exactly to plan, but we still built a truck in 24 hours.
Yeah, problem after problem. I think we earned it today, as you can tell. We aren't home yet, but we're gonna hit the road. Fingers crossed. Hopefully there won't be any more problems.
I've never felt problems like today. Oh, that's crazy. We got the steering wheel like perfectly straight.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Honestly, not as bad as I thought on how it's running. Oh, it just shifted. We're in second gear.
That sound you're hearing is the drive shaft rubbing the exhaust, and those looks on our face is the level of concern being at 0. We have made it at least 800 feet. If you look that way, you can 100% see the swap meet.
Yeah, you can actually see the spot we built it in.
But honestly, first thoughts, it honestly wasn't bad.
I think you'll be okay.
I was impressed.
The brakes are.
Hopefully they'll kind of come back to life. The pads are at least probably 30 to 40 years old.
The booster's like, I don't know, a rat crawled inside of me and died or something.
Okay, so 1971 Chevys only, first year of disc brakes, okay? And every truck got the sticker. And Brito and I are so nerdy that we love this little sticker, okay? And this truck doesn't have it. This bed's not from a 71, but I think it's gonna be a really good pick-me-up moment before the honestly grueling drive home. It's gonna be good. Honestly, he's gonna love this. He's gonna fully love this. I got everything working. It works no problem.
Shit. You did not fix the lights.
I did not fix the lights, but it is now a 71 Chevy truck. Does it kind of tie the whole room together?
Yeah, it really ties the room
Will this get us home?
It's gonna be really ironic when we're stuffed in a tree and then somebody's like, oh, we got this brake.
I know, the brakes that barely work, but it says we have them.
They're there. There's so many details that happen because of Ricky that I can't even remember. Like, he did the radio, made the radio work. He did the mirrors. He did the glove box door. He did the grill. Him and Neil did the bumper. I really got to thank Neil and Ricky. You know, it took a village. And I mean, we've made it almost 800 feet. So we're probably gonna be fine. For me right now, the sketch level is just because the brakes. Everything else feels pretty good. Knock on wood, it's leaking in 3 spots up front. I got diff, I got trans, and I got engine. So I know I have those 3 fluids. It's not leaking brake fluid though, so we're winning. Can't think of any other fluids it has. Transfer case has fluid, but yeah, no, we're doing good. And I just really want to thank everybody who helped us. I like this.
Sometimes things take longer and are tougher than you plan for, but driving this truck makes it all worth it. We actually built a truck in a parking lot of a swap meet, only slightly exceeding our goal of 24 hours.
All right, we lost power steering.
Something's lost.
The belt left.
I heard.
The belt left the chat. We heard it. I heard it hit the floor.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, maybe one of those belts we have will be kind of close.
Bless my power steering belt. For at least 20 miles or so.
You know what? It's driving really good. That'll pop on. We just need the 13/16 in the ratchet. That's fine. That won't probably fly off even. We checked the oil. There's no oil in it. But that means no oil means you're like 2 quarts low, 3 quarts low. He's getting like 45-year-old oil right now, or he's taking the bed off. I don't know what he's doing.
Of course, we're gonna use vintage oil, obviously.
Every time Dustin checks the oil in his silver truck, no oil. And then it's 3 quarts low. So this will probably 2 quarts and we'll be super safe. We are over full. We're in the middle. I'd say we're
Done.
good.
We're gonna burn it. It's fine.
No, we're not over full. We're just in the middle. We're perfect.
Okay. So it's about halfway home. Obviously it's dark, so we gotta make our headlights work. We're going through, tracing stuff down. The terminal's very rusty. There we go. Okay. Hey, Brito,
Yeah, that was too fast.
we got headlights.
Gotta give me a minute.
Headlight. We have headlight.
I know, I'm trying to catch up.
Okay, no, we have 1. Yeah, whoever wired this truck, they were a pure genius. Lots of sketchy stuff going on here. Leak situation?
The leak situation's fine. I can't see anything.
It's mediocre, but I think it's not bad. So
Stop looking.
you're right. I don't really know.
What are we gonna do? Oh shit, it's got an oil leak. Let's fix the oil leak.
I don't know what came over me.
Yeah, we're going home, man. I don't care if engine is his last breath. We're gonna
I don't
go
care
home.
if it's running on 2 cylinders. I don't care if it sounds like a hit and miss motor.
Yeah, it will. Like on the way here, he's like, "It's a school motor now. You're gonna let the kids rebuild this thing." I'm like, "Yeah," and that's like the kiss of death. Most
the
of
kiss
them
of
don't
death.
come back. No. All right, let's go, man. You ready to drive?
Let's do it. I'm down.
This is it. This is the
This
first
is
time
it,
we've been
guys.
pulled over.
We literally just left the parking lot literally minutes ago. And yeah, it's happening. So I'm gonna just keep it right here.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Okay.
We just got pulled
We're good.
over.
Literally, we just got pulled over for the lights that we just fixed that stopped working, and now they're working again.
Okay, just keep an eye on that. I feel like, yeah.
So we're good. We have officially built the truck in 24 hours and drove it all the way home.
This engine was an angel. Ran perfect. Sweet. And then we like sprayed NOS on the dyno. We made like what, 100 and something horsepower more?
Whole bottle.
Like 120 horsepower more?
Yeah.
Just playing around on the dyno. Yeah. And ever since then,
She never acted quite the same.
yeah, she's not been the same. And then, but in our mind, when I was putting this in, I was like, yeah, that's a good engine.
This was all us.
This was,
Yes, this was
I would have
us.
never put that thing in. And all the problems we had today are probably from that. We really wanted to get this thing buffed out and detailed at the swap meet, but we ran into some serious trouble. So
We're finally gonna do it. And honestly, you guys, this thing's gonna look so good.
all right, we did it. It's buffed.
Finally, we've been waiting forever to buff this truck, and the swap meet was obviously way too busy, but this is patina perfection. This is what Mother Nature does right here.
It's beautiful, and we're actually done now. We're done.
Like, for real.
End of the episode.
At least it's the end of the episode.
Thanks for watching.